Let's try that again. Jesus. Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah, so basically, as you can see, I was having technical difficulties. And, nice one, Bruce. Ah, Jesus. Sorry, guys. I was, trying to come in, I hit a wrong button, then I hit another wrong button, and then I was like, screw it, I'll just restart. Welcome everybody. Hey CBW, hey Bruce, hey Veronica, hey Creighton, David, what's going on, buddy? Welcome everybody to the stream. All right. I win crayon. Nice. Yeah, the chat is not populating properly on the chat window to the side of my head, so just be aware of that. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. It's okay. We're not going to stay in this view for very long. I just wanted to pop in and get situated here, get my buttons all squared away and everything. Hey, what's going on, B. Williams? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Crayon. Only blue Smurf in here. Poor CBW. I know. Poor Chadwick Bartleby Winifred or whatever we're calling him this time. Alright, let's get into game. Don't tell me you're not going to load the game either. There we go. Alright. So, let's see where we last left off. B. Williams, Byron. You got it, buddy. I will call you Byron, sir. So, when we last left off, I had moved the silage bales. I moved all the hay, so there's no more hay in the fields. And I fed the cows and everything. And I can't for the life of me remember what my next job was. All right. What have we got? Actually, I wonder if it'll show me or not. See, the only downside is I have a mod so I can cut the grass at every single stage, which is cool. But the downside is that why is that not working? I've got no game audio. I wonder if you guys have game audio. The game is not showing audio. That's fantastic. Technical difficulties left and right, people. Oh, it is there. All right, cool. It's because I was in the menus. All right. What's the next errand? Is either silage feed or poop. Nothing wrong with any of those. Oh yeah, so, but I can't see harvested because I've got a mod on that makes it so I can literally cut the grass at any stage. Trying to think. Did I get rid of that field? I did, didn't I? I did. Why did I do that? The things I do. So apparently I sold this field, which is weird. Oh, I think I needed money, and I didn't want to deal with the sugar beets. It's okay, we'll buy it back down the road. I've got plenty of other fields. Or maybe I'll sell some of the oddballs here. Yeah, we know CBW likes poop. Farm Dog Jim for president. That's right. Let's see. Okay, real quick. Let's go take a look at some things. I'm not quite sure how my silage bunker is doing, or not my silage bunker. My thing's not showing up though. That's cool. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was not prepared. All right. Oh, okay. That's what it is. I shut it off, I believe. Yes, I did. I shut it off because I need to put more silage in there. All right, so I think we'll do that real quick. Put some more silage in here so we can get some more digestate and stuff. I got another bunker silo over here I got to empty out. And, yeah. Of course he does. All puppies poop a lot. Oh, and I threw down a pressure washer. And I got a water station. And I got this fancy little mechanic station. I had to repair one of my vehicles. I can't remember. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. This guy was getting rough. Beating the hell out of it. We do have some issues with the silage in the bunker, which is a known issue. It's not a big deal, but basically I believe once I get this cleared out as much as I physically can, we're going to be getting rid of the bunker, and I'll put down one of those like grass into silage or chaff into silage silos or something like that to kind of, get it going. What's up, Jared? I'm so off my game today. Oh yeah. I'm trying to figure out where my tractor is. It's in here. Oh yeah, I also got a feed mixer. Fancy feed mixer. That's the other reason I sold the field, was so I could afford that. So we've had to get rid of some stuff and or some fields. So basically, as of right now, both sugar beet fields I got rid of. That one, and is that one actually sold, or do I still own that? Oh, I still own that. Okay, it's just the lighting. All right, so I do have a sugar beet field. I might plow it in. I don't really want to deal with it. We'll see. Let's see. Is this a new game save? No, it's not, Bruce. I'm still running on 2.0 or something, so I don't have the updated stuff. I can't upgrade it without losing a lot and all the progress I've made. I mean, I literally I just stacked all these myself the other day. So between the silage bales that I've taken care of and all the hay bales and all the other bales and all the silage that's fermented, I'm just gonna run with it. I actually talked to all the silage bunkers bad. Yeah, they leak through. Not in the current save. Like the one you guys got on the mod hub, version 3 or 1.3 or whatever. That one's all set. Yeah, Bruce. He should have been. It should have all been fixed for the current version. This is version, like I said, 1.2 or something. This one I got off of King's Mods or something, wherever he had posted it previously. But I talked to him and he told me, he's like, honestly, other than the bunkers, he's like, for me personally with what I'm doing, he's like, just wait, because there's no point in updating it now, because once precision farming comes out, he's gonna have to update it again. So now you're doing it twice. So I'm just gonna run with this till precision farming comes out, and hopefully I either have enough episodes at that point, or maybe if I've come full circle in the year, where everything's like either harvested or just harvested, I can kind of do some PC magic and kind of make it seem like I'm where I was. The only thing I wish you could do, that I know you used to be able to do in the F11 mod or one of those dev control mods, is you could change the hours on the tractors and stuff like that, and the wear, because that would be cool to change for you've never, Byron, you've never raised even a dog? Hey, no problem, Bruce. Had to restock the mini fridge. Precision farming coming out this weekend coming up? Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like you said, there's no point in for me updating and then having to turn around and update again. So I'm just going to run the save as long as I can. I mean, honestly, other than precision farming right now, I'm not missing out on that much. The main thing is he made like those stone walls that I've got here. I believe those you can delete now. Some other bug fixes, some other map tweaks and stuff, and obviously the bunker silo's fixed. But like I said, for me, for now, I think I'm just going to, I'll just basically run the bunkers, get rid of them once they're empty. I mean, I've got 280,000 liters or something in this one, and I still have, I think, 120 something in the other one. I might even have more in this one. So between the two bunkers, I've got plenty of silage. It's going to last me a while. But once they go, I'll put some silos or some conversion factories or something in there so I can still make silage. Or I'll just bale it all. You know, I've got a baler. I've got a wrapper. Oh, I didn't realize I still had shit in here. Whatever. Let's go into the same place. Let's see. Are you having girly drinks, CBW? Those look like girly drinks. Just saying. And that was a little funny. It's so hilarious. Shaming would be proud. Maze Plus as well will be amazing. Yeah, dude, I'm super psyched for Maze Plus. Yeah, delete walls and stuff. So, either way, like I said, it's definitely improved and set up for you guys on, especially console players now. But for what I'm doing, I'm not that worried about it, honestly. And once I get rid of the bunker silos, I haven't had any other issues myself, so I can't imagine I'll need any type of special shit. Possible server owner. Creighton's a server owner. Good for you, buddy. I know if they would get follow me mod out, even be better. I don't need follow me. I don't know why everyone thinks that follow me is even necessary, first of all, because you can go into the worker menu and tell them to go wherever you want. You just, see, set destination. You can create a job and tell them to do stuff. You can set destination and be like, go here, and they'll just go there. It's like, I don't know why you need to follow me. Like, I can literally drive here and tell him to come here, and they'll make their way here instead of having to follow directly behind me. I guess it works if you're doing, like, mowing, tedding, silaging, you know, like all in with like 3 different tractors doing it that way. But I pretty much run one tractor at a time, so I don't know. Each to their own. What compound? How long have you been playing the save game? Last I looked, it was 54 hours, I think. I could be wrong. So. Dude, in the process of changing up the base. Oh, dude, Jared, side note, for those who don't know, I've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky, which is absolutely amazing game. I love the shit out of it. It's like survival and space and exploration and all kinds of other goodies like base building and shit. So if you're into that sort of thing, it's definitely worth it. And Hello Games has done like 16 updates of free DLC updates over the course of the last 5 years since it came out. It's an amazing, amazing game. But Jared, no, I had Lady Cricket give me the address to my old planet. So I flew over there and I basically landed and I found a glyph portal on there, and I'm basically laying down a new base in where the old base was. And I'm making another base where the glyph portal is. So it's sorry, I should reiterate. I should say that correctly. She gave me the portal, the glyph address to a different paradise type planet in a nearby system, which happened to be, dude, the system we're in is only like 5 or 6 jumps away from the old system that I started in originally. So either way, that's a side note. But that's all that showed up in the damn emoji. CBW, don't make excuses for your girly drink loving ass. We know how you are. The hide me mod. See, Creighton found it. And I'm pretty sure he's underage. The hide me mod. Oh, did they come out with that again? That could come in handy. I don't think it works on mod maps that don't have the AI track on the road. You could be right. Shit. Jared. Yeah, you could be correct about that. Alright. Now there's alcohol everywhere. Yeah. Creighton, you're all excited about that. Wait till your liver hates you for it. Just a little bit of silage. Get the bunker silo going, or not the bunker silo, the BGA going again. Make me some more money. If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong here, because Lord knows I'm not up on stuff the way I used to be in the last game. They pay you out hourly for BGA, right? It's not, obviously it's not at midnight like it used to be, so they pay you out hourly, correct? Maps don't have the AIs. Yeah, I mean, I could see the use for it. I mean, but even, I don't know, even on 19 I didn't use it. But, because the other thing too is technically, it depends on what you're doing, right? I can understand for like, you buy something at the store and you want it to come to your place. I just use the store deliveries mod, and I have the selling point set pretty much where that crampy trailer is, so anything I get from the store spawns there instead of at the store. And all my fields are pretty much close enough that I don't need to go like super far, but I guess yes, on like a, you know, an 4x or 16x map or something like that, you might want something that can follow you. Or you can just do it the right way and put it on trailers and tow it there yourself. Like a big boy. So proud of you guys. Oh, look at that. 5,016 liters. That's higher than the capacity of this bucket. It's a magic bucket. It's bigger on the inside, like the TARDIS. That's right. Oh, I think I just poured some over the end. 'Tis a sad day. Sad, sad day. Alright, let's see. I killed my liver 3 years back. Byron, see, you tell him. You tell him. Have you seen what they did to Welker Farms? They redid the whole map. It does not look like. I did not, David. To be honest, I played a bunch of Welker on the beginning of 19, you know, when it first dropped. I loved it. It was just so fucking big. I mean, I was running 3 harvesters on one field and it still took hours to do. And I was just running a quad track with the giant 70,000 liter, I can't remember the brand, but the grain cart, the big one with the tracks. That's literally all I did. And I don't know, and then I went to Lima Field and I just about quit right then and there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, dude, you play it how you play it. That's the whole point of the game. I could see instances where it'd be useful, but I don't need it. In a sense where, like, I've heard people say, like, oh, you know, can't wait till it comes out, it's going to change the game, and it's like, not really. I mean, it's useful, but like I said, between the just having them, sending them places with the thing or giving them jobs, it'd be interesting. I have yet to try that on this map, though, to see if they can actually navigate this map. But I think, isn't there something in AI maps, or not AI maps, but mod maps? Don't they still technically have to kind of put routes and stuff? Because you figure the AI traffic has to drive shit. So wouldn't you think that there'd be some translation of that over to the actual basically the helpers? I don't know. I could be wrong. Oh, nope. That was the wrong button. Playing on a map now called Cow Farms. 1 cow pen holds 3,500 cows. Yeah, but I mean, like, I can't imagine how much shit that takes. I mean, as it stands, I've got 20 cows, and I've got... Oh, let's see. I got 20 cows, and I've got 82,000 liters of food in there, and it's not even... It's just over a quarter full, maybe. 82,000 liters. So to fill this fucking thing, we're talking 320,000 liters. I mean, really. and it's 20 fucking cows. 20. I mean, if you extrapolate that, right? So 320,000 liters for 20 cows. So 40 cows would be 640,000. 60 cows would be a million. I mean, 3,500 cows, you're talking, what, 10 million, 20 million, 30 million liters? I mean, and I don't know if that's just the map itself, or if it's extrapolated because of the higher capacity of these pens, or what the deal is, but I don't know. Nobody needs 3,500 cows in one pen. They'd all be crammed in there like sardines. Cowdeens. Yep. Poor little cowdeens. But how you liking the map so far, David? Cool, cool. Wawa weewa. Wawa weewa. Yep. Keeping that button. The things I do. Great starting equipment. Cool, cool. Jared. So, oh man. So, Jared, I found another crash ship, fixed it up, sold it for money. That's what I should do. I should just start looking for scrap ships. Yeah, I am hump climbing the bunker. I do like this telehandler. Dude, we're getting down to the nitty gritty though. Check this out. We're like almost at a point where we're gonna get rid of this bunker. I'm curious. I'm excited though. I haven't used any of the. You know, the sad part is it's. What the hell is this? April, right? And I've used all of 2 factories in the entire game so far. Actually, 3 if you count the BGA. So it'll be nice to actually use something else. Ugh, I'm gonna pour it all over the ground. Did I pour it on the ground? No, I did not. Alright, great starting equipment, cool, yeah. 3 large tractors and 2 harvesters and a lot more stuff. That's cool, man. Oh, really, Jared, what? To what I said or to what he said? Gotta be specific, sir. $87,000 liters left. Come on. Ugh. It's not a happy bunker silo, that's for sure. Sad part is, I think, I really like this JCB, but once the bunker silos are gone, I don't know what the hell I'll use it for. I don't really need it for bales, because the other tractor does the bales without issue. So, I might end up getting rid of this too. Unless I feel like doing pallets with it. I don't know. Sorry dealing with an issue here at the house. No worries, dude. I hope it all works out. Tell those kids to mind their elders. Just tell them the beatings will continue until morale improves. See, there's an issue here. I'm like clipping into the... It's like the shadow is actually creating a collision. Or not the shadow, but the edge of the bunker isn't actually where the edge of the bunker is. Interesting. Well, like I said, we'll have to get some sort of... Oh, I think I paid off some of my loan too. I might have done that. That might be why. Yeah, that might be why money's down as well. I'll have to check that. No. Yeah, okay, I paid off. I had 300,000. I'm at 165, so doing all right. Well, I made some money, I think, from the BGA last, so it's good stuff, good stuff. Dude, these weights too, the weights that go on the back of these are fantastic. Have to jump away, I'll be good. Dude, Jared, take care of yourself, buddy. You have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Hey, what's going on, Cavalier Roy? Welcome to the stream. Right. Big props to the dude who made the map. Thank you, good sir. As always, much appreciated. Getting there. Oh, I caught that. I checked out your channel again, Cavalier Roy, because I know I had caught your other stream. But I went on there to see because it showed, you know, that you'd posted something else, and I saw the Wreckfest stream. I got to watch a little bit of it, but that was pretty cool. Okay, I didn't dump it onto the ground. That's close. Come on. You're not gonna cooperate, are you? Oh, dude. I hear you, man. That's awesome. It's a good game too for that. With the destruction and obviously the racing aspect, and it's just a fun game overall. Force feedback issues to cut the stream early, but that's fun. Oh shit, yeah, so you use a wheel and everything. That's awesome. Yep. Hey, welcome Farm Sims. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Dude, Farm Sims, you should see, if you haven't, if anyone I can't speak. If anyone in here hasn't, Cavalier Roy did a live stream, I believe it was sometime last week, or earlier this past, like, sometime this last week, of, shit, Roy, help me out. Shit. Basically his next map, or his other map. If you haven't watched that stream, go check it out, dude. He kind of goes around, shows off some stuff. And, dude, it looks so good. It really does. He's got some really awesome grass fields around. He's got, like, waterways and, like, a lake pond kind of thing going on. It looks fantastic. And, dude, multi-tiered farmyard. 3 tiers farmyard. It's fucking amazing. Go check it out. Riverview. Okay. I'm, like, sitting there, like, I say river, and then my brain just shits the bed, and I'm like, what the hell? River something or other? River pond. I don't know. Come on. You can do it. Wait, when did I become a moderator? Is it my memory getting that bad? Oh, dude, first of all, this is your map. And 2, it was, God, the last stream or the stream before? I forget why. I forget what prompted it, but yeah, you are, so just enjoy it. Unless you don't want it. Did a stream earlier today. Ah, dude, awesome. I will have to go check that out myself. But yeah, no, I'm definitely, I'd say that and New Park are the next 2 maps I'm looking forward to. Of course, I've played New Park before, so that one's more of just nostalgia, whereas your other map is another new comer to the House of Cricket. Uber Deluxe going to a farm sim near you. Nice. That's awesome. Ah, give me those grass fields. That's what I should do. Now, quick question, and I don't know if anyone knows this. I'm assuming Cavalier Roy might better words. My face is not working right now. So I know the bunker silo is an issue from, because I'm running not the current version. That's not an issue. My question is, if I were to take this bunker silo out because it's part of the map and put another bunker silo in, would it have the same issue? Is it an issue with basically the addition, or would it, would it fix the issue? Or would I be better just going with like, a factory, like a silo factory that makes silage? Well, that's Cavalier Roy. That's because so many games use M for map. Okay, cool. Alright, so then I should be fine then. Because like I said before, when we were talking when I was in your stream last, that's the only issue I have with this map. And it's not, like I said, it's not a complaint, it's just a fact, but that's the only problems I've had. Everything else has worked fucking amazing. So, if I can throw another bunker silo, then at least I'll have a bunker silo, and maybe I'll still put a silage converter or something just to try it out, because I don't believe I've actually used one yet. So, alright. One of these days I gotta get my gear shifter working so I can drive this thing like it's supposed to be driven. Like a boss. Yeah, it's crazy. Who would have thought L for lights, giants never right? I can't say, well, see, it's the only thing that I love about the side panel and such is I don't like having to remember. I can remember buttons on a panel or buttons on my steering wheel, especially if I programmed them myself, but trying to remember what key does what, especially when a lot of them are like Alt this or Alt Shift that, or you know what I mean, for a lot of your modded functions. That I don't do as well. Riverview stream link above. Yeah, dude, everybody, whoever's in the stream right now, definitely make sure you go check that out. It is fantastic, especially if you are into his maps, and the fields, I believe, are a little bit bigger. I mean, they're different shapes too, but I think that some of them are going to be bigger than they are like in this map, so if you want bigger fields, I know some people are not as into the smaller farming as some of us, but I guess that's, I guess she's full. Alright, what the hell happened to my overlay? It's missing. I don't know anymore. There we go. Silage. Oh shit, I didn't realize I could put sugar beets and potatoes. Sugar beets. Oh, sugar beet cut makes the same amount. Alright, well, maybe I should do that sugar beet field. I don't really want to, but... I mean, I could always lease a bigger tractor. Kind of like that Deutz I did in the last stream that I ended up forgetting to save. Oh, there it is. Okay, it shows up when it's activated. That's what it is. So, for all of you who are unaware, bam. Top left-hand corner, readout of factories and what's going on and all the percentages and shit. I just wish it was slightly bigger. Well, I do and I don't. So, whatever. Alright. I'm trying to think. I kind of feel like I should do some disc harrowing. Yeah, so. Which, to be honest, I'm actually a fan of like the smaller setups, but the layout of that thing plus the farmyard, that's honestly one of my biggest, I can't think of the right word, draws for me in like a make or break in a farm, unless I build it myself, on a map where you can. And I mean, most maps you can, but I just have a hard time taking a field and turning it into one. But yeah, a good farmyard is what really makes or breaks a map for me. The layout, and that's what I loved. Like with Peter 716 New Park Farm, I love the layout, and the same thing with Greenlands. Just the way he set everything up, it's fantastic. All right, so BGA's full. We're good there. I'm trying to think. Let's see, what are the cows doing? I mean, I guess I could give them some more food. Let's do that. I keep raising my arm because I'm going to go grab the mouse, and then I forget what I'm doing. Yeah. Let's do a little in cab. I love how the sound changes too. Like I came inside of buildings and now it's like you can hear it reverberating off of everything. Now you know what we could do? Could get all fancy with it. I forgot that this thing did this. Seriously, these two Valtras, I think, other than that Class 3000 by Smetty, are the only ones with a reversible. Alright, we're gonna leave this right here. Actually, I need that on. And we'll crank her up. Yep, she's working. Alright. Let's mix us up some food. Maypole toilet players map. Well, dude, Farm Sims agreed. There's definitely a flow to a flow to it, if you will. It just plays really well. Now I don't know if I can pick up two at a time, and I'm hitting the pole. Yep, I'm hitting the Maypole. Oh, bad jokes. Bad jokes. Now, here's the question. Can I drive and balance two of these without knocking them over? Nope. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Alright. It was worth a shot. I mean, I guess I could always... Whoa. What is wrong with you, sir? That's weird. Alright. Well. Bert, a good friend who did the forestry area in the east side of the map, asked me to take a dive driving there. I got lost. Nice, nice. Dude, I actually... If you're talking about... I'm assuming you're talking about Maypole. But, you talking about up in here? Or are you talking... Because, I mean, technically, this is the eastern side. Or are you talking about up here? Because that's obviously north. But, I actually do own this. Which is nice. Maybe do a little logging. It's funny, I actually really loved logging in 19, but there's I don't know if Giants has fixed kind of the... Yeah, we're gonna do it again. So these are 4,500, so that's 9,000, 18,000. Then we'll do one hay bale, and then the rest can be silage, and that should be good. It's almost like there's a collision on the ceiling of the... There you go. Alright. That worked out. Jesus. Maypole was made for a very good friend who's from Ireland. However, it was very different to what you guys see today. The map changed to become more multiplayer oriented. Yeah, dude. But the nice thing about it is, I mean, you can definitely do a multiplayer, but you can play this like... I've been doing it single player the whole time, and I've had a blast, and I haven't had, you know... I mean, as you said, you know, you can do multiplayer, but you don't have to do multiplayer. Like, you get into some of the really big maps, and it's like, if you don't do multiplayer, it's kind of painful sometimes. Whereas this one you can definitely do solo if you want. Alright, we'll top it off with some silage. If there's enough in here. Well, hopefully I can get enough in there. Can I get a hashtag sweet corn? That's for you, CBW. Start filling. What do you mean start filling? Wait. What? I'm so confused. What is this? Okay, that's odd. Dude, hell yeah, farm sims. It's well worth it. Come on. Oh, don't tell me I put too much hay and not enough. A little more silage. Whew, yeah. All right. What's up, buddy? Aww. Hi, bud. Mr. D just came in to hang out. Want some blankie? Here. There you go, bud. Get some blanket. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any more out of this. I know she's a bit rough. Total number of animal pens on Maypole. Is there an issue when you purchase land with more than 10 pens? Oh yeah, okay. That explains that. Yeah, I was trying to show, I think it was Bruce, one of the couple streams ago, and he was asking me something about placing pens, and it was saying that I couldn't place anymore or something, and I did have that pen placing mod, but I ended up getting rid of it for some reason. But either way, it's good to know. I mean, I actually already got rid of the horses, so, because I don't do horses anyway. But, I'm trying to think. But yeah, get rid of the horses, and technically I could take out an animal pen on a different farm if I am not using it, if I wanted to do something like pigs. Come on. Oh, you're killing me here. Alright, we're gonna do this the other way. $3,500 liters. That should top it off. Look at this. Look at this. What a bad driver I am. Does not like it. It is glitching. Nice. There we go. Finally. All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, what's going on? There we go. Had a little bit of a glitch. Ooh. Okay. Which takes a while to drain. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay, yeah. Right. I don't get what you're Does it have to, Cavalier Roy, does it have to do with the, like the input output of the, you know, the functionality of the pens, where the pens are basically a factory now? Because they probably, if I had, I mean, I could be wrong, I don't know mods, I don't know coding for the game, but my assumption is they probably took the idea from the modders who converted animal pens into factories in the last one, or at least console and slightly some of the PC mods. I know not global companies, obviously, but could it be a thing where they basically use the same concept as, you know, animals as production, and then production chains in the same kind of system as animals, so they figure only so many so that you can still have so many productions, you know, figuring you're going to do more productions than animal pens. But yeah, I know what you're saying, where it's like, you know, in the last one they had, you know, 150, 200, 300, 500 animals per pen, and now it's like 30, 40, 70. Boy, this takes a while. Does that actually work? Quick Tosh check. Tosh, you want some cake? Tosh, you want some cake? Tosh, you want some cake? Nope, no Tosh. Alright, figured I would check. Gonna get a what? Gonna get a what? Gonna get a what?
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Oh, there we go. Alright, now we can move all. I keep reaching for the mouse because I'm so used to using the mouse to move around and or to change views in certain games. But I keep doing it in this, even though I technically use the side panel to turn, because for some reason on console, like I mean on PC, if I turn with the, and they're all set to the, you know, 300 plus turning speed or whatever, if I turn with the side panel control stick, it's super smooth. But if I turn with the mouse, it's like glitchy jerky. Oh, also, we'll have to see if, when I look back at this, I found a setting, in OBS that somehow reverted back to 720, so that's why all my previous live streams were outputting at 720. I switched it back to 1080, so hopefully, unless something else changed or something's getting messed up, it should be outputting at 1080 now. So hopefully, we'll see. And just let me know, you guys, if it gets weird or glitchy or anything, seeing as they did change that. Now, I can't remember how my tractor's doing. Soon good on fuel. Getting low on def. I do have a can of def over here. We'll worry about that later. I don't think it's going to go that quickly. I was thinking about switching out. I'm either gonna eventually I'm gonna switch out a tractor. I may switch out like the baby Valtra, even though I don't want to, or I'm gonna buy a fourth tractor. Whoa. Because where is it? I think I passed it. Nope. Because I want one of these. I love this thing. Quad steer, all the goodies, right? Bam. Does that not hurt the eyes or what? It's fantastic. And 136 horsepower, not too shabby. Definitely upgrade, because I know the baby Valtra is only 102, I believe. So, don't get me wrong, I love this thing. I don't think I'll get rid of it, but I don't even know what shit's worth anymore, because, you know, stuff degrades. Let's see, what do we got? 79, 72. And this has got 1.9 hours, 13.7 hours. And this guy's got 10.9. Now, this was bought used. But that Rigitrack I bought new. So just on the Rigitrack alone, there's almost 14 hours. Animals had always produced things. You couldn't process them in anything other than what. Yeah, Cavalier Roy. I'll have to look into the diesel thing. I know they had like a biodiesel, I think, on PC in the last one. But I see what you're saying. See, and that's the problem, and not to knock console guys, and I understand why. I understand why they grandfathered in the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox Xbox One, because consoles were so hard to get and everything, and they could have potentially lost a large player base because of it. But the downside is that, and I've heard modders say this, is you know, basically a lot of people are running off of, like, we're limited by the weakest link, which is the lowest grade consoles. So a lot of the limits, like you say, you know, 10 is the limit. But if it was PlayStation 5 and PC and Xbox Series only, it would probably be a higher limit. But I heard something about what was it? I heard something about, I don't know if it was precision farming or something akin to that, some update or some stuff that is going to be more expansive for the higher grade console. I don't quote me on that. I feel like I heard somebody talking about that. I don't remember. All right. I kind of, let's see real quick. Let's take a look. Ooh, reproduction. See, and that's another thing that I kind of miss about like seasons in the last game, was that you got like each individual animal and like all their details, and the fact that like the animals just basically double, like every single one just so happens to be pregnant at the same exact time, and just one for one doubles kind of kills me. Definitely. Maybe someone, I know Realismus said they're not doing anything because of, or I heard that Realismus wasn't going to be doing anything with the Seasons mod because of, you know, basically Seasons is already existing and whatnot. But I wish somebody would come out with some sort of animal tweak to it. Ton of production pallets is a real issue. The new warehouse store production goods excellent. That's cool. Yeah, the warehouses, and we just I don't know if consoles got it. We just got that bale storage. It's kind of the same thing, but here's my thought process. If console can get the pallet storage, then I don't see why they couldn't get like bale storage. Um, Either way. All right, got plenty of food there. They're still doing good. All right. I don't know either, Cavalier Roy. Maybe they thought it was unrealistic, or I don't know. Because I know I saw someone, I forget who it was. I saw someone using one in 19, pretty heavily. Was it? It might have been like Sim Farmer, one of the time lapsers. Um, and he was using it pretty heavily. Um, but it was pretty cool. Wasn't like it wasn't a known issue in 19. Yeah. It is what it is, you know. However you look at it, I mean, we've still got more than a lot of other. I mean, really, you look at this game versus every other farming related game, none of them even come close. Like even a little bit like your what the hell was that fucking game that just came out? I don't know. There was a couple like farm related games and Farmers Dynasty, and it's like they don't even come close. So it is what it is. Something like the new occluder mesh I feel was aimed more at console to reduce load as anything. Can't physically see as I'm fully drawn in. Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, Cavalier Way. I'm assuming. Now I know you make maps. I don't know how much mod stuff you do, and I'm not a modder, so. But I have seen with artists because I have dabbled in. I did a lot of Illustrator and Photoshop, and I have a graphic design degree. Um, but I don't do anything with 3D or haven't yet. I would like to get into Blender and do some stuff there, but it's been so long since I've done it. But I know some of the higher end guys have said that, it depends on what you're doing. If you're building a 3D model and you're literally like, it's going to be like, you can see it from multiple sides. But a couple of the higher up guys said, they used to take and make every detail of everything and put it all into a world and all that stuff. And they're like, but the downside is if you're making it for one image and no one's ever going to see like the backside or some detail of the back that they've kind of gotten to the point where like they lack some details in areas that you'll never see if it's a specific picture from one angle. I mean, obviously, if it's something like this where you need a 3D model to look right from all sides, yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, I get it from like the ground per se, when you see it from the top with the shadows and stuff. But if you were to look at it from underneath, there's nothing there. You know, it's flat plane really. But when you look at it from the top, the way they did the shadowing and stuff gives you that feel. But yeah, for both of you. Well, that's the other thing that people complain on both sides of the aisle, but yeah, when they do more for console because the console companies are pickier, your Sonys and your Microsofts, they've got more rules and restrictions, whereas PCs just kind of like do whatever. That I agree with you, Cavalier Roy. It kind of it keeps things. Hold on. I don't know if you guys are still here. Giants has admitted the new gen consoles could handle bigger maps. Hold on, guys. I don't know if you're still here. I hope you are. Still here? Okay. Phew. Yeah, my screen popped up and was like, OBS Studio has disconnected. It's like, oh, that's fantastic. Thanks. Like, great. Yeah, no, that's fine. It popped up and was like, OBS Studio has disconnected, and then it was like, OBS Studio has reconnected. It's like, well, thanks for coming back. I'm glad. That was that was awesome. I know, right? Um, but yeah, going back to people real quick. I agree with you. Farm Sims helps spread out your farm build across the map, even with optimization. True. Because, like, don't get me wrong, like, take Alien Gym, No Man's Land, right? Fantastic map, love the map. Done shit tons on it in 19, done a little bit on it in 22. Very little. Um, just because I did so much in 19, I'm kind of like, yeah. And I don't really feel like building a farm, which is why I like maps like this that have great farm yards that I don't really have to do much to enjoy them. But that aside, one thing I've noticed with stuff like that is the trees. Too many trees in one spot. The same thing with logging maps. PC, console, it doesn't matter. You do get more lag when there's that many, unless they've like optimized the shit out of everything. Still here, just massive lag. I'm lagging? Badly? Shit. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hold on. Let's watch me watching myself. Alright. And if I move, is it working? Okay. It looks okay on my phone. So hopefully that's okay. No, it's fine for me. You're not like no more lag. It was just a jump. Okay, yeah. No, the jump, like I said, OBS took a shit and luckily wiped itself before it came back. But yeah, and I heard something about that, David, about, and again, don't quote me. I don't keep track of stuff the way I used to. But something about next gen consoles potentially getting bigger maps. I don't know if that's true, but I have heard that from a couple sources. See on PC, I'll store a bulk load of bales at another yard and have enough to last a few months on the main farm. Back in 17 with seasons. Yeah. But yeah, well, that's why I stored. Now, granted, to be honest, I'm running this super slow. I'm running it at 1 time speed right now, but it's because I like to do everything myself. So it takes a while to do things, as opposed to just automating everything and auto-loading everything and workering everything. I don't know. It's just the way I play. And I'll speed up time as needed, or do stuff off screen so that when we do stream, it's not horrendous. All right. So now I got to figure out what my next step is. I fed the cows. Sheep are fine. I kind of feel like I think the chickens are okay. Half. 36,000. I mean, they'll be fine for a while. Will they? Will they really? Who knows? Ooh. 12 to 13. We are now an hour later and I made like 7 grand. That's cool. Or 6 grand maybe on my silage. I'm just torn. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of wanted to look into real quick. Maybe getting a disc harrow. Cause they came out with one of my favorite ones from the last, not that one, from the last game. Not the speed tiller. No. This one? Is it this one? Yeah, it's like this one. What is this? 9.8 meter, yep. 6.1. Oh, they got a mini version. That's so cool. I like the fact that they've done that now with like they did that with a couple other things too. Ooh, how big is this? 10 meter. That's interesting. But yeah, 10 grand for this. 9.8 meter. Yep, we're gonna buy it. Why? Because I wanna. And because I feel like doing things other than just. I feel like I should drawbar it. Maybe? We're gonna try the drawbar. If it doesn't work, then I'll take it off. Alright, 180 horsepower, which is fine because our big Valtra can handle that. It's 220 or something like that. Yeah, so 4X maps could make it to console, however, they're, as of now, sticking with standard maps, but could end up seeing a 4X map from Giant someday. Exactly, Cavalier Roy, but that means that either they're gonna suck for smaller guys, right? Or they're not gonna get it, right? Like your older consoles. Like, but if I guess if they wait a year until the majority of the people are on... come on. I don't know, we'll see how it all works. I don't know what it is about this Valtra that I like so much. I just like the look. It's got that old look, but it... I don't know. Plus I love the color. And can we just take a second to appreciate the fucking tires? I love these damn tires. They look so good. Alright, hopefully this works good. I don't even know what I'm cultivating. I just feel like cultivating. So we're going to cultivate, and that's all she wrote. Alright. Let's see. My style of play is a little different. I like to play with a team of 4 on the field at the same time. It's like pretending I have friends. I don't have friends. Who needs friends when you have buttons? Am I right? That's right. I know. It's okay. We can all pretend that I have friends. Oh god. Yeah, wrong button. Oh, shit. What am I doing with my life? Alright, let's see. Real quick, we're going to take a moment and look at stuff. See my workers doing the fields around me while I'm standing there supervising. See, I like doing it myself because I don't trust them. Control freak. That's not what I need. What I need is this one. Cultivated. Oh god, they still need lime. Alright, none of them need plowing though, yes? Well, they're grass fields, they don't count. Lime. None of them need rolling. Obviously none are mulched. So, cultivated. I've got one that's cultivated. Stubble tillage. So I did the low cultivator, but that counts as a cultivated state, does it not? Or do I have to cultivate on top of that? Fucking tires, yes, yes. I love these tires. More next gen consoles, not any of the current gens. It could be. I don't know. To be completely honest, I forget I was talking to somebody and they were saying, well, what if they did this for consoles and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I'm done with consoles. I mean, nope, everybody plays what they play with what they play, but I wouldn't play this on consoles even now because of the fact that you can't use the side panel. Like that right there kills it. That's how I play the game. I can't play the game without it. I could, but I wouldn't enjoy it, which means I wouldn't play it. Button friends, yes. Your friends just booed you. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. It was a sad day. Yep. Can I get a what? Can I get a what? Can I get a what? Counts as cultivated. Awesome. Cool. Did someone say buttons? Farm Dog Jim for president. That's right. Can I get a hashtag sweet corn? Oh, Banhammer doesn't count. Oh, man. All right. Well, I guess these two fields need cultivated, as do which 92. So these 4 fields technically need cultivated. All right, so I got 3, and I got to do that one too. Shit. That is not growing. No, it's not. That's weird. It's not growing. It doesn't even say harvested. It's just not there. All right, so I've got four to cultivate. So we're gonna cultivate. We're gonna try out this new cultivator. It's gonna be fancy. Keep your fancy hat on, people. Now we're gonna do a couple little bits of magic. Yeah, I think the drawbar was a good idea because then it can turn a little better, I believe. I could be wrong here, but that's par for the course. My downside to not having quad steer is I can't correct as easily. Hopefully this is... Okay. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. Let's do it. And... Alright, we are good. Then I just have to remember to click for something. Shucks. Well, I better try and get some sleep. Round 2 for my toddler's haircut. Jesus. Well, good luck to you, Sarah Cavalier Roy. You have a wonderful night. It was great seeing you. Thanks for coming in, as usual. Much love, and I can't wait till your next map. So, round of applause for you, good sir. Ah, lovely people, lovely people. Yeah, I know. Dude, this thing is fantastic. And I get stones out of it, so that's a plus. Be safe, Cavalier Roy. Good luck with your toddler. Alright, back to the grind. Oh. You know what I should have done? I should have limed these fields first. But I didn't. That's fine. was also thinking of doing, because I've got digestate going and I'm going to get slurry from the cows, I was thinking of maybe looking into some sort of slurry digestate spreader. Cool, Cavalier Roy. Well, I will definitely keep my eyes out for that, and if you ever need anyone to test it out or get an early build you want someone to play around with, you know I'll be good for it. Tell you what, people in chat, that man has the voice of an angel. Seriously, I want him to read me like, if you want someone to tell you the history of the world where you'll actually pay attention, you could with him. He's got an epic voice. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so it's not just me then. It's like, granted, oh god, what the hell is his name? I can't remember the dude's name. Alright. There we go. Now we're cultivating properly. Oh man. I can't think of his name. Who's the There's an actor who's like that, who his voice is just, it's got that kind of effect, and I can't remember the guy's fucking name for the life of me. But it's like a joke that he narrates everything, you know? And it's one of those things that, like, Cavalier Roy is like the British version of that, you know what I mean? Like, it's epic stuff. Alright, why is it every time I get in this damn chair, I swear to God, shit moves on me, and not in a good way. And stop. Alright, I think we're gonna do a crisscross pattern, because alright. Getting there. November 1st. And I don't know at what point the ground will freeze either. So we'll have to see how that goes. I don't even know if the ground just, well, I know a lot of people haven't played with Seasons on. I don't know if the ground actually freezes like it did in Seasons 19, where like you couldn't cultivate or anything because the ground was frozen. I don't know if that's still a thing in base game Seasons or not. I kind of hope it is. It feels like it should be, but but then again, I've seen real life farmers doing this when there's snow on the ground, on the fields themselves, so I guess I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I'm so glad that they changed that to the whole like multi-angle cultivation and stuff. So when you're turning, it's not just the oh god, my foot slipped off the gas. I thought I ran out of fuel. I'm like, no, not again. But yeah, I love the multi-terrain angle or whatever they call it. That's base game that wasn't in the last one. I don't know, there's so many things that they did to make it better. Well, we'll have stones, so I can pick up stones again, that'd be good. And then, we'll make some more. I thought about switching it up and getting rid of the big, like, lime crusher machine for the little transportable one, the one that came in the mod hub, that CS600 or whatever it's called. Thinking that might be cool. The only downside with that one is it's equal output, so 1,000 liters for 1,000 liters, which is fine, but where the one that's in the map right now is 4,000 liters for 1,000 liters, so you get more lime out of it doing it this way than with the little guy. But maybe I'll do wood chips with it or something. I don't know, I'd like to give it a try. I think I could turn sugar beet into sugar beet cut too. I don't know. I gotta figure out what kind of a time frame this thing has. Because granted I sold this one because while I love the placement and I love the fact that it's off the main road, it's just too much. I would probably turn this into a grass field if I kept it. And maybe I'll buy it again someday, but for now, I've got enough fields to do. I mean, literally, I've got like many fields. So my thought process, maybe I will, maybe I'll lease a sugar beet harvester or something. Because I'm thinking if I were to do that, then I could either get the sugar beets themselves, or I could turn them into digestates that have fertilizer, or I could, I guess I could technically or just sell them outright. I was thinking about trying that seed potato farm thing, right? That newer mod and I watched some reviews on it. It's supposed to be really cool, although I did hear 1.3 supposedly broke it or messed up some of the functionality. I'm not quite sure what that entails, but I did think about maybe doing a field of like potatoes and putting down a sorting factory and stuff. That could be cool. Could be. Not yet, sweetheart. Hey, what's going on, Rapid Rob? How you doing, bud? Oh, you got itches, my sweet. That poor puppy. She's She's like double jointed. She can literally lay and have her legs be like, most dogs have to kind of like move their legs. She can literally just like frog butt it and have them like completely stretched out. But she has trouble like scratching her own neck and stuff I think because she's like double jointed. Aw, come here, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Come here, my girl. You want the itches? Let me get the itches. Oh, come here. Oh. Oh, get the itchies. Yeah. Yeah. My good girl. Is that better? Is that better? Not yet, sweetie. I know. I know. And that's what you call tree burnout. That's what that is right there. Hey, no messing with the girl. Uh-oh. I may have, Not yet, sweetheart. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm in SnowRunner. Jesus. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Alright, well, I've got a sunken tractor. Let's see. Get out of it. We'll see if I... Yeah, I heard you. It hasn't even... Give me 1 second. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. We're going to try resetting them, and hopefully they're fixed. That is the dream, anyway. Okay, we're good. Alright. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Alright. We shall go finish up that field in a minute. I have got to walk my puppies as per usual. So... Oh god. Too much speediness. I will turn this off so as not to... I would throw a worker on it, but I don't trust them, especially where I space stuff out. I feel like it's just going to mess things up. So, we're going to take a few minutes. I'm going to go walk my dogs, then I'll be back. We continue the shenanigans. As always, thank you all for coming. If you got to go do other things, by all means, and I will be back. Back again. I didn't realize you had such a long driveway, CBW. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Roy is awesome. I really like him. And his maps are fantastic. So. Alright, yeah. Back to the, let's try not to break it this time. Okay, now compensating for the curve and the wall. And it's doable. Alright. Drop the mic volume down a little bit, or the game volume, so I can actually hear. Getting over illness and flooding, dude. So crazy, Farm Sims. Glad things are getting better for you, though. For reals. Oh, are you serious? Oh, because I had to reset the damn thing. Okay, well. Let's try something. Alright. Scared the shit out of me. Yes. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you guys can make time for me. I'm glad I could be part. Yeah. Isn't that fun though? It's like you never know what's gonna happen and then suddenly, boom, thunder. It's just... And then I know you guys are standing there in your pants like... Now, hopefully, if I did that correctly, we're gonna miss a couple little bits. I'll get them later. As long as it gets the majority, that's what I'm worried about. Pants. Do you guys do the pants thing too? Over here, we call slacks pants. There's a reason I don't live stream. But yeah, I know in Europe pants are underpants, whereas here slacks is a type of pant, and pants is like the overarching of anything exterior pant wear. Underpants are either underpants, boxers, or briefs. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy live streaming, it's fun. Kind of chaotic, but got all these messy bits to clean up later. It's fine. The only issue I have with live streaming is not enough buttons. I need like a wall, everything labeled. So anything I can think of, I can just hit a button and have a reaction to her. No pants and noisy animals from last stream. Yeah, well, you don't need to be aiming down, you know. I don't show off my nethers. What's going on, Jared? Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I do think after this stream, I don't know how long it's gonna last because we're almost to 10, and I honestly don't know how long I've been going. I don't think this one's gonna be as long as some of my other ones, but Jared, I believe I'll probably be jumping on to No Man's Sky for a bit after this stream. So if you're still on, I'll probably see you in there. I know Lady Cricket and I were trying to join, and she's having issues with the multiplayer aspect of it. Let me stand up and shake it for you. No, I'm wearing jeans. I guess I could technically, but on the off chance that I have to stand up, it would be kind of scary. But well, you still can't see it. There's my pocket. Pocket. Bam. Buttons. Love me some buttons. No FPS, of course. Oh yeah, I'm in windowed mode. I do think. Oh, that was a close one. Still gonna drag some. Oh no, let's not do that. Last time we dragged, we sunk into the ground for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I think I know why, because I've got a sit back wheel in the ground a little bit. I've got another mod on called it's like the REA, the realistic mod that was in the last, in 19. But they broke it into bits for this one. There's like a terrain one, and then like a realistic like rockin' and rollin' and weight distribution, and then this third one. I don't remember what they are exactly, but I've got all of them. But they make it look better, so like the tractor actually shifts a bit better, and come in, Discord. Yeah, dude, of course. I will, Jared. We're just throwing dollars at the screen. At what you're watching right now? Are you saying I'm... You're like, GPS feels like smart workers from console. Dude, I like GPS for two reasons. One, or maybe three reasons. The reasons I like GPS. One, it makes it easy to make lines. Even if you're just doing like... nope, no, wrong button. It's easy to make straight lines, especially if it's a big field or whatever. That I like. So that's one reason I like GPS. Because then you can get basically the worker lines without having to have the worker. It's realistic in a sense where people really do use GPS in tractors. So it's not really cheaty. And then the other aspect of GPS is, in a case like this, especially when I'm doing something in a field like this, I can actually pay attention to chat and interact with you guys, yet there's still something for you to watch. And I'm getting things done, but I'm not paying a worker. So it's like having a free worker. But that's why I like it. It just makes life easier, and like I said, then I can multitask. or if I need to do something pertaining to the stream, or if I want to hit my myriad of buttons, or I have to siphon through buttons. I mean, as it is, I still stop and talk sometimes, probably more than I should. Not that I mind it, but then you guys just stare at me talking. Outside you go. Are you still working on your above, your half above water or half underwater base? And I hope you have fun and you can show me the changes when I see you. And if I can, maybe actually it should be pretty easy. You could come see my new base. GPS is excellent for live stream. It is. Is using worker feel cheaty? No, it's expensive and they suck. I could do it better. So that's why I don't like a worker. I don't like workers because I end up usually having to go back and fix what they screw up anyway. So it's like, why pay someone to do a subpar job that I have to go back and fix? It's like I might as well just do it myself. Now, granted, workers are better in this one than they were in the last one, but the other aspect too is that lately I've been playing on maps like this. Now, well, you do a couple headlands, you should be relatively good. I just prefer to do it myself. That's why I play the game. I play the game to drive the machinery and use the machinery. I don't care about managing the farm. I'd rather just I literally play the game for the machinery. That's pretty much it. Pushing buttons, using the machinery, pressing, and that's the other aspect of it. I like this stuff because it's all. That's why I mapped all the buttons to this shit. So like my side panel and my steering wheel and all that stuff, I feel like I'm actually playing some form of simulation, if you will, I guess, because I'm actually controlling, all the ups and downs and hydraulics and manual attach and, doing bales myself, literally individually picking them up, putting them on a trailer, taking the trailer over, then manually picking them up, putting them off and stacking them, and I enjoy that shit. I would probably enjoy being some form of equipment worker in real life, whether it be like a skid steer operator or somebody who works with hi sweetheart, or someone that works with like telehandlers or crane or excavators or something. But oh, side note, Jared, if you're still in here, I did try that gas miner. You don't have to set it on a foundation, and the one I placed doesn't collect stuff where there's a hotspot. I found a hotspot of oxygen, and I placed it down, and it was pulling nitrogen out. So I think those depend on the planet you're on as to what the main gas it's going to pull is versus like the ones you have for basically mining hotspots. And there's also, you've got the gas hotspots, right? But there's also deep vein resource hotspots or something, and I think that's where what you do with the other one, the I can't think of the word, the mineral extractor, or the other one. You said there was another one, and I can't remember what it was, but there's something like that. Let's see. My worker fees at over 15,000 per day is expensive. Yeah, that's too much money. And I mean, like I said, if I have to take time and go back and fix, now granted I messed up a little bit, but that's because I squirreled myself into a tree. But if I have to go back and correct what others have done anyway, then I might as well just do it myself. And autoload is cheaty. Yes, the only exception to that I will state is if it's a autoload that's based in reality. Like I think it's the Cavernland ones, the ones that actually have the piece that lifts the bale up, puts it on, and they stack 3, and then it pushes back, and then it does the next. Something like that. That to me is fine because it's legitimate and it's animated. But the teleport shit, I personally, I mean, each to their own. If you're running a huge farm and you're playing by yourself and you don't feel like taking the time, you're more worried about the inputs, outputs, or, running the farm, fine, you play it the way you want. But me, I can't stand the teleporty ones for myself. I won't use them. I did in that field over there, that big one, I actually did use a teleport one myself. It's haunted me ever since. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of autoload. Or at least the teleport autoload. I wouldn't. I mean, granted, the grass fields I'm doing aren't so big that, that I need autoload. But if I was to do big fields, I wouldn't mind it. It's just it gets a little tight in here, so instead of killing myself trying to do it. Now here's where the conundrum comes in. Well, actually, I guess I might as well cultivate it anyway. I should have... Should I lime the other ones before I cultivate them? I feel like I should. I can't remember which ones need lime. Needs lime. This one needs lime. That one needs lime. That one needs lime. Of course it does. Alright, so the only 3 need lime. Of course, one's the one I'm doing right now. This one needs lime. And this one's not harvested yet, which I need to figure out what I'm going to do about that before I can't. It's just a bale loader. Auto load is spawns on the trailer, not for the farms. Yeah, I know, buddy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Bale loader is different. I agree. And I like the bale loaders. I like the animation. It looks cool. You know what? Farm sims like TFS, when you say that, it just makes me think of like when you're so established you can just go by a set of letters, right? Like it just makes me think of Trans-Siberian Orchestra or TSO just because of I think because of the T and the S, but it's good stuff. All right. And I'm thinking we'll see. I might do some I own this tree lot. I probably will try and do something with that come winter time, I mean, granted it's November, so it's right around the corner, but I'm thinking make some money. Maybe I can do that. Oh, that's not straight either. Is this whole field? It is. Oh, you suck. Well, we still could technically do it, right? Okay, so if I go... There we go. It's not perfect. I'll have to go on either side, but at least it'll give me a starting point. Yeah, it works. Like I said, dude. It fits, and to be honest, it's quicker than saying the farming sims every time. But, I tend to refer to you as farm sims just because it's quicker, but TFS works too. Like I said, it's got kind of like an epic ring to it. All the little rocks. Now, I can't remember. How can you tell the difference between little rocks and big rocks? Are these big rocks? Do I need to pick these up, or can I get away with, like, rolling these? That's what I'm not sure of. Although I probably should pick them up, because then I can... I'm thinking then I can make lime from them, which I need to do, because I have no lime. Come on, tractor. Just want to get a bit of a headland, that's all. There we go. Okay. Just figured I'd check. Like I said, I don't know shit about this game compared to the other ones. It's kinda sad, really. But I'll tell you what, though, not being obsessed with every little aspect has made me enjoy it more again. Whereas when I was like constantly keeping up on everything in the latest mods and what this was and what that was and what this did, it almost took the fun out of it for me. So. But, making you on lime. Yeah, dude. I have a, up at the farmyard, I was gonna see if I could teleport there real quick, but I don't have a way to. Up at the farm where all my bales are, where the shed is, and then I got all my bales, the hay bales right in front of them. There's one of those rock crusher lime converter mods over there. So stone crusher to lime, yeah, that's what it is. And it's from what I understand, Cavalier Roy put in the original modded one, the one that was 4,000 liters of lime per 1,000 liters of stone, which they've since changed in one of the updates to like 1,000 to 1,000. So it's still the kind of OP one, but it works. You do have to put water in it, but I mean, that's not a huge deal. I gotta figure out, I keep saying it, one of these days I'll do it. I gotta manufacture some sort of like secondary mount so I can move my side panel up higher, and then have a spot for my for the gear shifter so I can actually drive this thing as a standard. And then after that, then I can actually have to make another piece, because basically it's got an elbow, right? Side panel sitting on it right now. I have to swap that between that and this and the shifter, right? Well, if I mount the shifter to it and I can make like a bracket with a raise point and then another bracket, so I can put the side panel there, have the shifter down here, and then maybe even a third one going off to the side for my mouse. Something. I don't know. Have I added any new mods to the farm this week? Just this one. I mean, when you say added, every time I load in, I add every single new mod that I've downloaded. I just add it. It doesn't, so just so I have it in case I want it. But as for like added it to the farm, as in like specifically like I've put this mod in, just the cultivator, into the game. It's into the game play. Like it's the only thing I bought. I have every mod that I have downloaded. Like I said, every time I go into the mod hub just about every single day, download all the mods with the exception of a few, like if there's like a 1.2 meter plow, then I probably won't grab it. But other than that, I basically just go in, download all the mods, and then basically when I load into the game each time, I hit the turn them all off, turn them all on, so I have every single mod enabled, and then I load into the game. So every single mod I have downloaded currently is currently enabled in this save. Sorry, I wasn't trying to rub it in. I was just saying, like, but I mean, it's not all spawned. But no, I believe this is the only thing no, that's not true. Since the last time I played, I added a few things. Because I played, when I finished the last stream, I actually played for a good 2 or 3 hours. Aw, Farm Sims. We just need to get you a PC. Come to the dark side.
Yes, Farm Sims. Come to the dark side.
Alright, we're going to turn this off so I don't waste gas, because wasting gas is a real thing. Because not only do I have this on hard mode, I actually have a third-party mod, which is higher fuel usage, which I'm surprised hasn't come into the mod hub. It's probably either in testing or they decided not to because the high fuel usage option kind of added that, so that I've got high fuel usage and higher fuel usage mod.
I could be.
Attention CBW, we see you lurking.
Alright, so Farm Sims, real quick. Let's take a quick walk around. I mean, you've seen most of the basic equipment. The only things I've added that I can remember off the top of my head are this little guy, got a pressure washer. I did actually have that before, which that was my favorite one in the last game. It feels really slow now, but I don't think that's the mod. I think that's because I have slow fuel fill on, and I think that affects filling of all liquids from like fill points, but I could be wrong. I don't know, I've got slow everything. I'm old and slow. So pressure washer, mechanic workshop vehicle repair point. Yep. And then this was the other big purchase. The Robert Volumix 230p for all your cow needs. And I believe, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure that was it for new purchases. And you know, at the end of the last stream, or near the end of the last stream, I did pick up this, or well, the trailer with the bale pallet add-on piece, and the animal transport piece. I love it. They're like coming back with all my favorite mods. Now, the only question I have for you guys, and I don't know if you know or if you've dealt with it yet, I did repair my Rigitrack because it was like almost in the red by the time I was done using it last. So I repaired it, but I couldn't find an option to paint it. And I can't remember how to fix. Yes, it is my favorite trailer. I used that thing, God, so much. The only thing I didn't buy for it currently was the logging setup, which if I do trees, I might grab that as well. But I don't have my Liebherr, my excavator tree harvester thing. I mean, granted, I've got all of FDR's mods, but I don't have my old school favorite. But those are the only new additions to the farm that I can recall. I do have the Prineth over there that I use to pack and compact all the silage pits. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I did ask Cavalier Roy earlier if I get rid of these bunkers and put modded ones in, if they'll leak, and he said they should be fine. So I may just get rid of these, put new bunker silos in, or maybe one, and then do it that way. Keep that so I have something to compact and pilot. Oh, well, that would explain. Alright, well that explains that. That's fine. No worries. I'm not too worried about the paint. I'll let the paint go. Make it realistic. It's like I keep it running, but the paint gets rough. Ah, just look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And yes, as we said earlier, the tires, they look so damn good. Ah, just meaty. Kind of wish they had like super wides of these, you know? Something really wide. Like, I don't know why. It just sounds lovely. Alright. Get some cinematics. Cinematics. Oh. Get that douchebag in there. He doesn't even wash the fucking windows. Hey, no problem, Farm Sims. Sun is shining. I actually have a ton of shit that needs cleaning up. No worries, Farm Sims. You take care of yourself, buddy. Good luck, and I hope everything continues, you know, flipping around for you. And I'm sure I will see you around. And yeah, I don't think I'll be on too much longer, honestly. I gotta kind of make a plan of what I'm gonna do future reference for this. So, but you take care, buddy. Thanks always for coming in. Well, I'm glad. That's the whole point. I like to keep it chill, you know? I try and at least stop in there once a day and say things. If people post a bunch of stuff, I do try and at least comment and respond. It may not happen right away if I'm in the middle of things, but, you know. I'm trying to keep it going. Like I said, I'm trying to bring it back from the dead. It was pretty much when I started it up, I didn't know anything about Discord, and I didn't understand how it functions, so it took me a while to grasp it. And by the time I did and actually tried putting time into it, most of the people who had come in there originally had either left or stopped contributing. So, but for those, I mean, I don't ever expect it to be ridiculous, and honestly, I don't, you know, what happens will happen, but I'm not concerned if it doesn't ever get huge. You know, I don't need 2,000, 3,000, or even 300 people. I don't need 100 people in there, because then it'll reach a point where it's like there's no personableness, you know. It'll just be chaos and people yelling at each other. So I like to try and keep it, we're a family, really fucked up farm sim family. But good luck, like I said, Sims, and take care of yourself, and I'm sure I will see you in Discord, if not in another stream. Right? Well, that's the thing, and unfortunately, I think a lot of people start out that way, but it hits that point like when you get to a certain. Oh, hold on one sec before I forget. Yeah, no materials. We're gonna turn you off so it'll stop costing me money. I mean, I think a lot of people start out that way, but I think once people get big enough, it's either you can't control it or, it depends on what you're going for. If you're going for that, I want to be, a million YouTube famous or whatever, then you kind of put the people aside and just go for the numbers. Fuck yeah, FS family. But you gotta remember too, though, it's not just farm sim. It's not just farm sims. We're going to be. I do want to. I've been playing around with the idea of some other games, right? And I think I'm leaning more towards SnowRunner, even though a lot of people have done it. But the reason being is it's a slower pace, or it can be a slower paced game. So my thought process is it'll be something that I can, if I'm bogged up in mud or something like that, I can still keep track of chat and make sure I'm, communicating with people and stuff. It's not like that's the one downside. I love Mechanic Simulator, but because it's so I have to pay attention to all the things I'm doing and connecting, I really kind of let chat slide a little bit. So at least with something like SnowRunner, I'm thinking it might work out better. I don't know for sure, but that's kind of what I've been leaning towards. We'll see what actually happens when I get to that point. But fucked up farm sim family, right? That's what it is. There are other games out there. Yes. Alright, this one's for you, Sims. Welcome everyone to the Fucked Up Farm Sim family. Welcome everyone to the Fucked Up Farm Sim family. There you go, buddy. But so that's probably going to be my next. I don't know when, I don't know where. I'm not going to promise anything, but if I do add another game to the channel in the near future, that's probably going to be the one. I'd like to do survival too. I just don't know where to start. There's too many survival games, and I like too many of them. And right now, I'm stuck on No Man's Sky hardcore. So, come on, you can do it. No complaints. You take care of yourself, bud. All right. So what's good, CBW? How's things on your end? Water makes the world go round. And I'm out of energy drink. It's a sad day. Sad, sad day. I think after this, particular field is cultivated, I do think I'm gonna call it. Because I feel like, I don't know, the stream's just kind of, slowing down, and I think we've had a good run for today, so I think once this is finished, I think we'll call it for this stream, and I'll try and prep better for next week. Maybe I'll try and actually sit down and come up with some jobs so I've got stuff planned, maybe a little better instead of just winging it. We shall see. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, we got a couple fields done, we got some cow stuff done. I kind of want to buy some more, but I think we'll wait till next time for that. I mean, I've got 20, but I'm thinking if I get another maybe 20, that might be good. Yeah. Oh, GPS, you're my only friend. I have to start sitting here talking to Steve Dave.
Steve Dave!
That's right, buddy. It's just you and me now. All alone.
Steve Dave.
Yeah. It's okay, though. We'll make it through, won't we?
Steve Dave.
Aw, come on. Don't be like that.
Steve Dave.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a dip there I did not know about. Oh. I keep putting everything over here just because it's easier to get to, but at the same point, I kinda... I'm running out of room. Oh, man. I think we'll just stick this guy right here for now. We'll leave it attached for next time. And we will, I think that's gonna do it. So, thank you all for coming. I hope you had a great night. Take care of yourselves. And as usual, I'll see you on the flip side.